Alright, you may notice I'm not in my normal studio. I'm out here traveling. I hope I look as beautiful as I normally do because we have something to talk about. It's the upcoming crypto gaming bull run that we've been waiting for 2 years. Let's start here. BitTensor, this is Tau. This is what you'd call a blue chip AI token, not a gaming token, an AI token. Why I'm showing you this is because have a look what it's done since December. The narrative has been AI, artificial intelligence, maybe a little bit of DeepIn and physical infrastructure behind it, and these coins have been rallying. You can see this was at $91 in December, got up to $726. But let's have a look at a blue chip of the gaming world. This is Decentraland, or Mana. You can see it's a 1.3 billion, so it's not a small market cap. It absolutely soared in the last bull market, but have a look where it is now. We can actually compare them one to one. This here in the orange is the AI token I just showed you, the AI blue chip, BitTensor, and in the blue is the blue chip gaming token, Mana. You can see one of them has run. The meta was AI, but it hasn't been gaming yet. The theory is that we are basically here on the orange one, just before it rallies. So they're thinking gaming is about to rally. A lot of people way smarter than me, and this stat here sort of proves it. If it's not going to come now, it's going to come at some point. If you haven't seen this, prepare to get your mind blown. Have a look at the recorded music industry. This is the music industry, one of the biggest industries people at least perceive in the world. It does $26 billion of sales a year. Okay, not bad, but now let's have a look at Hollywood and the entertainment industry. It does $100 billion of sales a year. These two, music and entertainment, you're like, oh, that's such a big industry. No, it's not. In fact, books are actually bigger at 120 billion, but what's even bigger than that is video games, mobile, console, and PC at almost $200 billion a year, almost 10 times the volume of music. So there's a massive opportunity for crypto to revolutionize something like gaming. And at the moment, if we have a look at the total market cap of gaming across every single crypto game there is, it's only at $32 billion. And that's crazy because have a look at Dogecoin, which is a meme coin. We can argue about utility. Yes, it's fun. Yes, I'm enjoying meme coins. I'm enjoying meme season. But it doesn't do anything at the moment. And I know it's a touchy topic with crypto, but let's just be real. This is a Dogecoin that does a lot less than the crypto gaming industry at the moment. It peaked at $73 billion market cap, which is more than double what the crypto gaming market cap is. So the theory from the top influencers, the biggest brains, the economic predictors, is that this market cap here is going to reach $1 trillion at some point in the next 5 years, which means there's an average of a 30x return across these tokens. And what does that leave us with? A very good question. Which tokens are going to 2x and which tokens are going to 100x? Because at least for me, I want the ones that are going to 100x so I can actually make life-changing money and not just another $5,000. And so I want to give you my personal way that I'm playing this next bull market, especially in gaming. And that is following the people who have the best track record. Crypto God John, who literally posts on his Twitter how he makes $500,000 in a 24-hour period, or how he turned $3K into $2 million in the last bull market. He spends 18 hours a day looking for new tokens. I don't. So I want to copy what he's doing. I want to use his knowledge, his research, all of his work, all of his connections, and just do what he's doing without spending 10,000 hours trying to replicate his brain myself. Alex Becker, he's got millions of people who follow him blindly into these projects. Why would I go out there and find my own project and just hope that someone else picks it up when I can get the exact alert when Alex Becker buys a new token before he recommends it to all of his audience and get in at that same time? We offer that software inside of our inner circle. The link's in the description below, but I am going to show you what tokens these people are holding in this video, as well as, because I still get people, but what do you hold? What do you believe? Why do you keep telling us what Becker holds and what Crypto God John holds? What we want to hear from you. It's like, why do you want to hear from me? And I have less influence. But if you do still want to hear from me, I have one token at the end of this video that is not recommended by any of these people this bull market, and I think is an excellent project. So stay around for that. And then, of course, we've got the early adopters. How are these people getting into these meme coins like Dog Whiff or even Boom recently, where they are literally getting a few $1,000s into millions of dollars? we want to track people's like that's wallet because they know something that we don't. So we track their wallets, we track their portfolios, what they're currently holding, we track their tweets and socials, we track who they follow and what they're tweeting, so what their timeline looks like, and we do token breakdowns all inside the Inner Circle, and we do it here on the channel as well, just to a much shallower degree, which we're going to jump into now because I want to show you exactly which gaming tokens the giants in crypto gaming are holding. Not just the giants, but the giants who have a huge influence on the market as well. It becomes sort of a self-fulfilling prophecy. This is Crypto God John. He says, what gaming tokens are we bullish on? I'm holding PYR, CAR, RST, Beam, FP, Vanry, DGI, and Creo. Now, if you want me to go into more detail, I made an entire video on this exact tweet breaking down every single one of these tokens. It's only a couple of days old. I'll link it in the description below if you want to go see exactly what these tokens are that Crypto God John believes in. He's also adding 1 to 2 more, which is why we track his wallet inside the Inner Circle so we can get into those new ones when he does at a $5 million market cap and not wait until it's at a $50 million market cap and already miss our 10x. This is Elio Trades. I'm sure you're familiar with him. If you're watching one of my videos, I'm sure you've watched one of Elio's before. This is his entire portfolio broken down. Now, there's different sort of risks here, like something like Beam and Immutable X. They're sort of the blue chips. They're already at the $1 billion market caps, and they are medium to high risk he puts in here, but in reality, compared to like some of the unreleased ones, they're much lower risk, but you're not going to get the 100x returns on these ones unless something absolutely insane happens, which fingers crossed, but let's be realistic here. So he's got Beam, he's got Immutable X, he's got Gala, he's got stuff like Cedarfy, which I'll talk about in a second. Prime, NeoTokyo, he's got his own projects in here. Mavia, he's got Shrapnel, Big Time Sidus, and then he gets into his really high risk unreleased tokens, which I personally like to play around in. These are the ones where you see those maybe 100x returns if it works. And if you don't, you see a 0% return, your money disappears. But things like Oh Baby Games, which I hadn't heard of, or even Ready Games, Gunzilla, Bloodloop's in down here, Pixelmon. These are tokens that are highly volatile that could do really well. And then we come across to Alex Becker. You can find this list in his bio of his Twitter. This is a public list that he publicizes. Most of his holdings are on here, although we do know he holds other tokens that are not on here. We talk about that inside the Inner Circle. And also, we have a full video breaking down this entire list here on the channel if you want to go watch it and get further into each of these tokens. But you can see he has tokens from the last bull market. Things like Altura, things like Vulcan Forged, things like D-Race, and then he has some new ones. He's got Super, which is sort of the upgraded version. It's Elio Trades' actual crypto, and Becker got the insight that they're going to be doing pretty big things, sort of similar to what Beam's doing. He's got Inspect, he's got Blockchain Bets. That's a lower market cap project in the Gamblify niche. Virtue Poker. I've highlighted a couple here because you can come through yourself and have a look, or go watch the video where I walk you through all of them. But these are ones that I personally think are a good option for me, and I'll let you make your own decision if you like them as well. D-Race, it was around in the last bull market. It's got a relatively low market cap compared to a lot of other games. It's sort of a baby brother now to Crown by Third Games, where it's betting on horse racing. They've been building for that the whole bear market, and their token's almost fully diluted. I'm a fan of D-Race. I'm also a big fan of Cedarfy. Cedarfy is an official sponsor of this channel, which is a testament to Cedarfy because they're the only sponsor we have because we say no to so many people. But they are one of the big, probably just under a blue chip in the gaming niche, but they're very effective in tracking the overall gaming market. They're almost like an index fund of the market because they were responsible for launching a bunch of new games. So if you want to get into some of this early IGOs, which is an in-game offering, which is where they launch their token before it's publicly available, you buy the S-Fund token, you come over and you stake it on the site, and you get an allocation at a price cheaper than before it goes public. So I was talking about Bloodloop and how we're pretty heavy-handedly investing in the Bloodloop private round because we think that can do really big things. Of course, you can come and access that on Cedarfy. And of course, as Cedarfy launch and incubate new projects, their token sort of fluctuates up and down based on the projects that are coming out. So not only can you get exposure to new projects, but you'll actually ride the crypto gaming run with the actual Cedarfy token itself, at least historically. Then you've got the bigger chips, something like Shrapnel, which has a lot of dilution to come, MyPet Hooligan, Bloodloop here again, which I've been talking to you guys about for a while, Gunzilla, Myriad, Monad, Chronoforge, and Pixelmon, which is an overlap from Elio Trades, because Becker gets a lot of his recommendations, something like Beam, from Ilio and from Crypto God John. Now, I promised you a token that it's not currently on Becker's list, has been in the past. He is the one that introduced me to it, but he seems to be sort of over it. It's called Remark. And again, this is my personal pick because me and my brother Tristan, we actually spent the bear market breaking down gaming projects. We've broken down hundreds of them inside of the Inner Circle, and this was one of the top rated ones. Let me tell you why. They're very product focused. They do a lot of NFT technology. They do a lot of infrastructure and NFT technology for gaming, and they don't care so much about their marketing. They're more the tech developer side of things, which shows in their market cap, which is why I think it's a decent opportunity. They peaked at, and you can see how quickly they peaked here. So it was just like within the period of 2 months, they absolute sky high, and it's been all downhill since for them. But they did peak at if I can get this to click up here, I cannot, almost a $600 million market cap. Right now they're sitting at a 30 mil. They're almost fully diluted. And if you come through and you read their white paper and you look at their website, you know that they're serious about it. They've been building for the whole bear market. I personally think for myself, it's going to perform well in this next crypto gaming bull run. I'd love to know which tokens you're investing in. Put them in the comments below for me. I will read them, and we might do a video breakdown on any new upcoming promising projects that you guys put in there. If you want to get the edge in the market, check out the Inner Circle. The link is in the description below. And if you don't, and you want to be part of the mainstream, I'll see you in the next video.